Yo, it's your boy Chevy Metal, man, ChevySuave, and today I'm super excited to be kicking off another video with y'all. Like I said, I'm still used to the YouTube thing, and I'm building more confidence to do this. But look, you guys, I even went to go buy a gimbal, a phone stabilizer, so I can kick y'all, better content. But anyways, like y'all remember, we still working on a Reaper Camaro, the 2017 2SS Camaro, and the last time we did the ZL1 spoiler install, which was fire, man. So I hope y'all check out that video. But enough about that, because I got something new. Something else came in the mail today. Something that I've been waiting on. Something that I wasn't able to order when I first started doing my research about these, man. So I really wanted to go with this company, but they were out of stock. But being the good people that they are, when I contacted them, they told me that they'd keep my number and my information. And when the stuff came back in stock, they would hit me up. And it was true to their word, they did, man. So stuff finally came in. I'm excited to show y'all. We're going with the LOWGLOW kit. We're gonna do some underglow on the Reaper Camaro. After doing all my research for a while, I just figured that LOWGLOW was the best company, man. They have the best looking underglow kits. They have the best styles on some of the best looking cars that I've seen personally. So after doing my research, I mean, there's a lot of underglow kits that are out there. And this isn't the cheapest one, but cheaper ain't never better, man. You're gonna have to spend a little bit of money to get the best stuff. So I was super excited when I was at work, man. I left work and I shot home right away just so I can do this unboxing video with y'all. So here we go. Y'all seeing it live the same way that I'm seeing it. Alright, so we got a good message from my man Jordan up there. Like I said, man, these people are some of the best. They're always engaging with their audience and with their clientele. So it looks like we got a bunch of wire harnesses and stuff right here. Everything to keep all of our strips and stuff together. I think this is the kill switch right here. So we'll be able to power the LOWGLOW kit on and off. I think that's the kill switch right in there. Let me see that. And then a bunch of zip ties, a technician's best friend. This looks like some little harness mounts to keep the wires and zip tied through to keep everything organized. And this is the magic controller right here. This is what controls and what you're supposed to download the app and sync it with this right here. And this is like to help you control all of the different light sequences and colors. And then, of course, the famous Scooby snacks that come in just about every package. Eat these right now. And this is the actual LED strips for the front. There should be 2 in here for each side of the car, and last but not least the rear. And then they even hook us up with some dope stickers and some instructions. I'm sure we'll find a place for all of these. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, I got one more thing that I forgot to show you guys. So once you hook up everything and I get everything going, what you don't want is for your actual LEDs to be showing. Those strips that you put underneath your car, where the light shines down from, you don't want those LED strips to be showing or to be visible while you're driving. So LOWGLOW also sells these dope like rubber little borders, like these rubber guards to help you hide the LED. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna need them, but I wanted to get them just in case if I did. Since it makes everything look a lot more clean, a lot more uniform, and that's the look that we're going for. Again, I'm gonna make sure that I put the link in the description so you guys can check them out for yourself, man. Look them up on Instagram. So I'm gonna get everything organized and keep it organized, and we're gonna take a swing and see if we can't put this shit on. Alright, y'all, so I'm starting to see a trend that every time I get my stuff set up and we go to do something with the Camaro, it starts to rain. So it's raining like crazy right now, so I don't think that we're gonna have time. Plus there's a few more things that I think that I'm gonna have to do in order to do this smoothly and easily that I don't have. But I did want to come outside to see and make sure just that the LOWGLOW kit actually works. So I got some of my own connections right here. I got the kill switch with the controller, and I'm gonna see if I can just hook it up to the battery. Now, as you guys know, the battery is in the trunk on these vehicles. So but there is a like a relay section in the front, so hopefully that's gonna give us the same effect, and we'll be able to run the kill switch into the car. I still gotta figure out the perfect way to do it. I'm gonna try to find some of my wires that go through the firewall onto the driver's side, and then. But right now, I just want to see if it works. Plug in my power in the ground, make sure I got a good connection. So that's gonna let me know that when we do the full install, I'm not gonna be able to hook my negative power cable to the negative terminal. I'm gonna have to hook up the negative power cable to the negative pole, which is over here. There we go. So this is a big part of the job that we finally here. Now we actually got the car off of the ground, and I don't need it to be too high off of the ground, just high enough. But can you see my jack stands? My new Daytona 3-ton jack stand. I got one for the front and one for the back, and we're just lifted off the ground just enough so we can see exactly what's going on under there, what we got to clean, and exactly where we're gonna put our first strip of low glow. So I'm gonna get all of this cleaned up, the whole bottom of the side skirt, and I was kind of in between if I was gonna leave the side skirt on or off. So I was on the fence and I was thinking about taking it off, but I think I'm gonna just leave it on for now. And then if in the future I decide I want to take it off, I'm gonna have to actually replace the low glow strip. Take the strip off, take the side skirt off, and then put the strip back on. But as of right now, we're off the ground. All right, YouTube, man, it's bright over there. So I got some degreaser inside of here, the little bit that I do got left, and I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put this on a microfiber towel and just clean up underneath it, because we want to have a good clean surface when we put down our first part of adhesive. So I'm gonna get started on that now. All right, YouTube, so this is my surface right here that I'm gonna be laying down my first strip of low glow. As you can see, I got it cleaned up. I don't know if you guys can see these like these drywall screws right here. They're kind of all the way down, like there's a few of them. And I guess that's what the people who had the car before me, they used those to actually install the side skirts, which is not the best idea, but it's fine. But the problem is that some of them are kind of like sticking out a little bit. Can you see this right here? Like how that screw is sticking out right there. And there's another one down there. Like right here. They're not flush and I want them to be flat. So I'm gonna take my impact with the star on the bit and see if I can't get them down a little bit more, at least so they're flush. Cause I want my strip to go over those. Yeah, I'm not really getting no movement. I mean, it's spinning, but it's not going in anymore. See what I can do to work around that. All right, so after I got my side skirt cleaned up, I got my first roll of logo strip. This is for the side, for the driver's side. Now you gotta be careful with these too, because these are actually directional. I don't know if you can see that right there, but these have arrows on them. And these arrows are obviously to let you know which direction that you need to put them. So the arrow is facing this way, so it needs to be laid out like this. Let's get started. Alright, so I got the first strip laid down, as you guys can see. But from what I've been seeing and hearing is that if you use a heat gun and kind of heat it up a little bit, you'll get the best results for your adhesion. So we got a new heat gun. Told you guys I've been pulling out all the stops for y'all. So I'm gonna give my new heat gun a try and see if it works. I got it on a low setting right now, but it's pushing out some pretty decent heat. Woo! Got this thing smoking. That was one of the things that I was worried about, was how much like the adhesive was actually gonna stick once you stuck it on there. And I gotta say, man, it's sticking on there pretty good. Like, I'm pretty confident that I won't have to mess with it again. I mean, it's stuck on there. And especially after heating it, after putting the heat gun to it, I can definitely tell it's stuck more. Like before, I was probably just able to kind of grab it and kind of like maybe pull it off a little bit. But if I wanted to pull it off now, I mean, I'm actually gonna have to try kind of hard. So I think what the heat gun does was kind of melt the adhesion a little bit. That way you can get like a good solid contact on there and kind of let it cure and let it dry up. It's stuck on there good now. I'm just running my fingers across it now to kind of press it against it to make sure that it's all the way locked on there. But I'm pretty confident this shit is not gonna come off. Alright, YouTube, so my wire right here to the harness, and I ran it up inside. This one I actually did go all the way around my wheel well. So my wire's here, and then it goes up, and then there's a little spot where it's poking out right here, because I don't have like the star bit to be able to get around that right there. But I actually started from this side, and I removed all of these bolts right here so I can pull back the carpet for the wheel well, and I just ran my wire harness all the way up through, all the way around. But around this part, I really couldn't get through there right there. So then I just tapped another little small hole, and then I just ran my wire down. I just dropped it through, and then I was able to find it. Once I moved this out of the way, it just dropped down right there. And I want to leave like my little terminal connector pieces. I want to leave them like hidden away as much as possible, so they don't get any moisture in them. But again, they do have O-rings and they're protected, so this is clean. So it's taking me a little bit longer, but I'm doing it perfectly and I'm doing it clean. This camera, I had to switch cameras, so I hope I still look okay. But so we already finished one side of the car. So now we're gonna get started on the front before we actually go to the other side. So for the front, there's actually 2 strips, but we're gonna go through our same process again. We're just gonna spray some degreaser on our microfiber towel and then clean up our area so we have a good clean surface for our adhesive. About the maintenance team coming to fix my door?
Where? Here?
Yeah, here. The door doesn't shut. Look.
Oh.
Tu hablas español?
I know. I call office is Danny for the job.
Yeah.
Danny.
No, for.
Okay. Call office. Danny fix garage.
I called the office already, man, like 5 times. I went there this morning. They said they were gonna have somebody come out to come do it. I need them to do it today.
Okay. Now is.
I want somebody to come do it today.
Okay. I speak.
Okay, thank you. Got my front side, the driver's side half. I got it laid down nice and neat. I'm just trying to finish it up right now. And I gotta say, man, these things are the perfect measurements. I actually contacted LOWGLOW before I ordered my kit, and I messaged them on Instagram and they messaged me right back, man. So shout out to those guys. I can't say enough good stuff about them. But I told them what make and model my car was, and they sent me the exact measurements to make everything like all the way around. I mean, a lot of those cheaper LOWGLOW kits that I've seen after doing my research, I mean, there's kind of one size fits all. And as you guys know, not every car is the same length and width and all of that good stuff. So when they have their kits on there, there's a lot of big spaces that are not lit up. And that's not the case with LOWGLOW. I mean, these guys got their different sizes and stuff measured out perfectly. So I'm confident that when we get done, it's gonna look amazing. Surface. I got it measured up and everything perfectly, so it looks good now. But my extension cord with the heat gun won't reach to the front because it's plugged in over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff moved out of the way, and then I'm actually gonna take the jack stands out and then turn the car around. That way I'll be able to heat up the front and then work on the side, and then we'll just finish up with the rear and then we'll be done. All right, YouTube, I'm on the other side now. I'm trying to run my wire harness from my front LED around the driver's side wheel well carpet, and then I'm gonna lay down my last LED over there. We got this gentleman over here helping us out with the garage door. He's almost done. Say what's up to the people. Carpet right here, and I got it plugged in right there, and this is coming through my little hole that I made. Can you guys see that right there? And then that's running to my wire harness right here, and I got it zip tied to the bar right here, and then the other side of this wire harness is wired over there to our LED strip. and it's all plugged in together. So this is the passenger side right here. I got my whole my entire LED strip mounted. I hit it with the heat guns to make sure we got a good adhesive stick, and I've already ran my harnesses around the wheel well carpet on the front, and then I got my little finesse how I did it on the other side. I did the same thing in the back. Not the exact same, but it's good enough though. It's clean. I just gotta snip some of the zip ties. Just want to take a quick second, man, to say shout out to the guys over at LOWGLOW. Appreciate the Scooby snacks. I think now is the perfect time to go through them. All right, y'all. Let me give y'all a shot of the back. Pause. Pushing it up a little bit. I wanted to put like a nice curve on it to give it that effect like it was going around. And I got it good. See, before you heat it up, you're still able to kind of rip it back off without damaging anything, as long as you kind of take your time and do it gently and then reapply it. This adhesive stuff they got on here, man, it's A1. And then if you have not heated with the heating gun or anything, I mean, you still have a lot of room to play around. So kudos to them. But as you can see, I got a nice curve on it to give it that effect like it's going around. And plus I wanted to try to utilize like the entire LED strip without having too much access left over, which I was able to do. So I only have a real, maybe about 1.5 inches of access before my actual wire. And that's good. I'm happy with that. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then we'll start working on the front. Okay, YouTube. So like I said, I'm all wired up. These are the ends for my two pieces that I lined up in the front, as you can see. There and there. So these two are gonna plug into this Y right here. And then this end is gonna plug in to all of our good stuff for the power. All right, YouTube, so now I'm in between what I should do. I got my Y wire done in the front, on my front strips for the LEDs in the front. But I'm indecisive of how I'm gonna get that power cable inside of the hood, into the engine bay. So what I'm seeing is I got two choices right now. Probably the easier choice will be to run the wire and then go up through the wheel well carpet straight to the engine bay, or straight from the bottom of the engine bay and then run my wire through. I just have to drill a hole through. I'm gonna have to drill a hole through either one. So I think it would be cleaner if I just went underneath, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that right now. I'll let you guys take a look. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Not sure if you can see, it's right down there. Try to focus in that area right there. I can either drill through that and bring my wires up, or I can just go through right here through the wheel well carpet and then just run my wires across, and then try to see what I'm going to do about getting the kill switch through the firewall until the driver's seat. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that tonight. I'm starting to run out of time, but we're just getting to the point to where we got to power it. So I might just leave the kill switch inside of the engine bay. All right, let me show you how I cleaned up my wires for the front. And I just ran them through, and I found my space right here. And I made a hole. Actually, I made 2 holes. The first hole that I made was a little too far back, so my second one was just about perfect. That's way it's snug, and it doesn't really have any slack. And when I connect it at the bottom of the engine bay and the inside, and just pull it through, it will be all the way tight. So you guys let me know down in the comments, man, what is your opinion about LOWGLOW or underglows in general? A quick backstory, I was never really into LOWGLOW like that, or any underglow. Like I always seen them on like more of a racer type of thing, like a more of a JDM type of thing. Not really my type of style of cars, like domestic, especially Chevrolet. We like to ride big wheels and go fast. But recently, maybe back in the fall, I seen a 90s Caprice, a bubble, super clean, man, on like 26-inch Ruchis, I think. and they had an underglow kit riding on the highway, and it looked phenomenal. It looked really good, and it wasn't even like an expensive logo kit. It wasn't even an expensive underglow kit, and I could tell that it was cheap. But the way that he had the colors, with the LEDs in the inside of the car, it just made me fall in love with it, man. So I've been looking into them since then. But like I said, with all my research that I did, I seen that LOWGLOW is the best. They're the best ones out there. I mean, they really got it figured out. So again, big shout out to them. All right, YouTube, it's finally nighttime. I just got off work right now, but I wanted to give y'all a front row view of the LOWGLOW. We're finally done, and I gotta say, man, it looks good. There's a few improvements that I feel like I need to make. One being the front, you can kind of still see the LED strips, but I haven't put the rubber strips in front of them to kind of hide them. But I think I'm still gonna end up moving them back a little bit. But let me give you guys a better look. Right now I have it in show mode, and I gotta say, man, it's bright. Like I said, there's over 200 different color combinations and sequences. I got the app on my phone right here, and it's super easy to use. See if we can do blue, do red, and then the one everybody likes is the show mode. This is bright, man. I like it a lot. Big shouts out to LOWGLOW again. We made it happen, man. So if you guys are interested in ground effects, if you guys think it's cool, let me know in the comments. If you think it's too ricey, you think it's just right, you think it's something that you want to do on your build,